Hello and welcome once again to the penalty box.
If you are firm and you are sure that you can move and you can score.
Hi, I'm Peter Clote, and today we'll be looking at the Brazilian senior national team, the Seleção as they are affectionately called. We'll be looking at Felipe Scolari's team. He just made a big name announcement of the team. We will look critically at some of the big names that were left out, who did not make the cut. Ronaldinho, Kaká and Robinho were out. Some people are saying they don't have the experience. We will look critically at that. My fellow experts are here. Experts, what do you say?
Well, from a timing aspect, Peter, he announces his 23-man roster about a week before the provisional rosters are due. I think it shows a lot of confidence on Scolari's part that he released it so early.
I agree as well that, when you look at Scolari, look, he's the master. And you look at the master doing his thing. And, of course, I'm a fan of Ronaldinho, Kaká, and Robinho. I would have wanted to see them one more time. This is a missed chance, a missed opportunity for me as a big fan. But also, when you look at it, young blood also mixing with, old blood, it's all good. He's got the luxury.
Well, some people are saying almost all the team are naming 30 provisional players. Scolari wants to, pull a fast one. What is he trying to prove? By naming 23 people in a team?
He wants us to be very confident in this 23 for a couple of reasons. One is basically you have to look back into the Confederations Cup. He's very comfortable with this squad. And he even said it. I'm going to paraphrase what he said. He said that he really wanted to have Kaká. He said that he wanted to show some royalty for these youngsters.
But as we know, there is no substitute for experience. Come on.
Well, of course.
let's talk about experience.
But when you talk about experience, let's just bring politics. Africa is going down simply because new blood is not allowed to come up to the fore and get the experience. So, I'm all for new blood. Yes, I'm going to miss Ronaldinho. I'm going to miss Kaká.
Can I talk about old blood real quick?
Sure.
On defense, the goalkeeper, Julio Cesar, I think he's the only player on the Brazilian team who plays in Major League Soccer. He plays for Toronto FC. I said, wow, an MLS player on the Brazilian team. And I think he's got more caps than any other Brazilian player.
I want to stay on the subject, experience. Okay, first, in my opinion, I'm not okay with not having at least a veteran in the attacking squad for Brazil. I mean, he could have picked anyone, like either Ronaldinho or Kaká, at least one of them. But in 2010, it happened. The reason they lost was because of that. They didn't have enough experienced players.
Yeah, but don't you think Neymar's got the experience?
Neymar will, but Neymar's not enough. In my opinion, I think that you have to have an attacking midfielder like Kaká or Ronaldinho to build the momentum to push these players, these youngsters, especially in forward, because these players need to have that kind of player behind them.
Maybe he's going to include Kaká in the 7. To me, he's a master, and in a few weeks' time, in a few days' time, he may just pull a fast one on everyone.
The master, and what about the chosen one?
There you go. but guys, let's look at it this way. He has chosen his players. At the Confederations Cup, they were excellent. However, these individual players are not doing so good, especially Neymar hasn't been, so profound as many people anticipated he would be for Barcelona.
But he'll be playing, in front of his home crowd. This is about pride, national pride. I'm sure Neymar is going to deliver. I'm all the way with them. Of course, if my African teams do not make it.
The thing is with me, it was a Confederations Cup. It wasn't the World Cup. If you go with the same squad, I don't think, they're going to perform all the way to the champion.
Now, let's look at the 12th man, the supporters. We all know Brazilian supporters are very fickle. When things are not going well for their team, they tend to boo their own players. How will this affect them?
You're, say, Neymar, and you're playing in front of a sellout crowd at the Maracana Stadium, and you got 100,000 people cheering for you, and, they're dancing and singing. I don't think you can underestimate the crowd factor.
So you guys are saying that despite their club performances, they will show up at the World Cup?
I think so. I think they're going to show us, who they really are in terms of wanting to, to go up there where they belong. 2002 has been, it's a long time back.
What about Fred? You think Fred can deliver?
He could probably deliver maybe a couple of goals in here and there, but I'm not going to rely on Fred. Fred he's experienced, yes, but when it comes to skill-wise and finish, I think there's been forwards way better than him, in previous squads in different World Cups.
But you know what, I'm also, one just last thing that I wanted to say. I hope that, people like Ronaldinho, people like Kaká are not just going to, to sulk and say, this is it. I hope they are going to play some role in trying to talk to those youngsters, to give them the experience of what is it like to go to that big stage. And so that, because this is a national issue, it's not about individuals. So I hope they will be able to help them, prepare them for that, big stage.
All right, guys, this is about all time will permit us for today. See you next time in the penalty box. I'm Peter Clottey. Bye for now.
And you can score. Here's the ball, there's the net. Double, kick it, ready, set. That's what you came for, right? Score a goal. Lights, fans, football rocks. We got it all right here in the penalty box. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba.